Hey guys!
Nerds! Broken finger!
Hey guys, so yeah, we're gonna do a little getting to know you Once Upon a Time style, and starring Richie's broken finger. Because God forbid he does not show it on the camera. So yeah, we're gonna start with favorite character.
By the way, this is our third video tonight. We're on a roll apparently.
Oh yeah.
It's like 1:30 right now.
Yeah, well, our sleeping schedule is very backwards because of you. Alright, so.
Not my fault you can't sleep without me.
I know. Anyway.
Actually, it kind of is my fault, because I always
Favorite character! Favorite character. Mine's tied for favorite. Mine's either, well, not either, but it's both. It's Rumple and Neil, because I literally cannot decide which one I like better. Literally. No, I literally cannot decide which one I like.
I like Rumple and I like Regina.
I know you like Regina. I think everyone here knows you like Regina.
I like Regina now.
I know. Okay.
I didn't used to like Regina.
Yeah,
I like Regina now.
Yeah, you didn't used to. Okay, let's see. Least favorite character. It can be anyone.
It's
anyone.
probably gonna be Emma.
Right now?
Right now.
Okay. Before right now.
Before right now?
Before right now.
That's a good question.
I know, right?
Least favorite.
Who do you least enjoy watching on the screen? Cinderella. I don't like Cinderella.
Why?
She was stupid. Because, okay, she wants something to change her life, so she signs the deal with Rumpelstiltskin and doesn't even glance at the deal. She just signs it and then whines and complains whenever he, you know, goes to collect. It's like, you should have read the contract. Like, at least looked at it. At least glanced at it. She didn't even do that, much less read the fine print. And all she needed to do was glance at it, because before she had the contract, Cora had a contract that, you know, where he wanted the firstborn child, Regina. Well, Zelina now. But yeah, he wanted the firstborn child, and Cora noticed that whenever she looked at the contract. Cinderella didn't look at the contract. If she looked at the contract, she would have seen, and she didn't look at the contract, so I have no sympathy for her. And then they locked him up.
You ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Oh God.
I'm probably gonna get slapped for this, people.
Oh God.
At one point in time, my least favorite character to watch
Is Rumpelstiltskin?
was Neil.
Neil.
Because I was getting so tired of him constantly busting Rumple's balls. It got old after a while. I get at the beginning, and I was happy whenever they finally got over it, and then I love Neil again. But for a while there, I got tired of seeing him on the screen busting Rumple's balls all the time. It really, really aggravated me.
I think he needed it. He needed a good kick in the butt.
He did, but Jesus Christ, it lasted forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
To be fair, that whole arc lasted forever.
Say it loud, people. Forever.
How long did they need to walk around in circles on that island? Oh my goodness. I liked. There's parts of 3A that I liked, and then there's just other parts where it's just like, come on, stop dragging on. Anyway, so yeah, let's see. Next thing is favorite season. And since they kind of split the mini seasons, like season 3, they have A and B. And then season 4 they're going to do that too, and they're probably going to do that for season 5. They have the season 5. So, 1, 2, 3, A, 3, B, 4. Which is your favorite?
Neverland.
Neverland?
Which is ironic because Neil was my least favorite character at that time because I was tired of seeing him bust Rumple's balls.
And yet he was my favorite. With Rumple. I like them.
Now there were some times whenever he was busting his balls for the right reason. But there were other times where it was just like, You know what this is? You know what this is? It's the world's smallest violin. Shut up.
He watched his father kill people in front of him.
He did. He did.
Whenever he was 14 years old.
He did.
That's kind of traumatizing.
It is. I think it lasted too long.
I think everything lasted too long. They draw things out too long. Like the whole, Emma and Mary Margaret being stuck in Enchanted Forest, that in my opinion lasted too long. It didn't last long enough though? The whole home office thing. They could have had like amazing shit with that. But no! They got the rights for Peter Pan and people didn't like Tamara and Greg, which Tamara and Greg sucked. They could have brought in different characters and then had an awesome...
I'm gonna kill Pinocchio with a taser.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill something made of wood with electricity, which...
I could have understood that if somehow you passed enough electricity through him to catch him on fire, but you didn't do that.
Yeah, there was no fire and it was wood. Wood does not conduct electricity. Yeah, but the Adam and Eddie have admitted that was a
I know they did. I know they did.
Yeah, let's see. My favorite season? Would be a toss-up between Neverland and season 2. Honestly.
Okay.
So yeah. Let's see. Next is OTP. Who is your OTP, Richie?
I have a few of them.
Okay, no, like there's ships, and
No,
then there's
I know.
your OTP. Like my OTP, well, I have 2 of them. Is
Oh!
you know how many people have
Really?
more than one true pairing?
Really?
Yes.
And I just said I had a couple of them, and you started busting my balls for that.
I didn't bust your balls for that. I don't like that.
Well, there's ships, and then there's me.
I'm just making sure because you don't.
But
like
I
to
have
talk
multiple
about that.
OTPs.
I have 2. Rumbell and Swanfire. And then I have other ships.
Okay, yeah. Okay, fine. My 2, for right now.
Don't make me hurt you.
From Bell.
Of course. Alright, let's see if you can get the name right for the next one. I'm curious about this.
Outlaw Queen, yeah?
Yes.
Yes! I
There
have a
you
knack
go.
for saying Bandit Queen.
Yeah, he's been saying Bandit Queen. Alright, so.
Oops!
Whoops. Alright, so, your no TP. Who is your no TP? That's the pairing you hate! Like, hate above all things.
Yeah, I figured.
I think everyone can figure out what my no TP is.
I think they...
Captain Swan.
Yeah, mine's the same, but like I said, it's
just
more because of the way they did
handle
it.
it.
Exactly, they
Good.
didn't do it well.
Back in the first episode.
I'm okay with the fact that I've given up on the fact that they're going to be a relationship. Whatever.
Yeah.
So is
Unfortunately,
she.
I have 2, and I
And
I
if they had
handle it
done
by
it right-
I handle it by coincidentally have something to do on my phone.
If they had done it right, I wouldn't hate it so much.
Yeah. If they had
But
handled
I
it right, they didn't
hate it. They didn't handle it right at all.
handle it right. It was just
At
all
all.
of a sudden, he's a hero. He doesn't have to apologize for any of this stuff that he's done, like leaving Emma and Mary Margaret and Mulan and Aurora for dead in Rumpelstiltskin's prison, where no one knew where they were, and the only ones that knew where they were planning to leave the world. Someone please tell me how that wasn't a, yeah, I'm gonna leave you for dead. Anyway, so here's one that you're going to laugh at. Who's your OT3?
Is that a 3-way?
Relationship-wise, all 3. Like a very common OT3 for people is Prince Philip, Aurora, and Mulan. That's a common one. My favorite is Regina, Emma, and Neil. Yeah. Cool parents. I've told you about this one before.
I don't remember.
Obviously, from the face. Look at that face. He's like in shock. Let's see. Another favorite of mine would be Rumple, Belle, and Ariel.
Rumple, Belle, and Ariel.
Yeah.
Sorry, but the first three that came to mind.
Yeah, who's your OT3?
The first three that came to mind whenever you said this was Rumple, Belle, and Regina.
Oh my.
Rumple and Regina have history.
I don't think they have that kind of history, even though, you know,
he had that kind of history with his mom.
With her mom. His mom.
Her mom.
With her mom, and her sister really wanted that kind of history. I don't think Regina was ever interested in him that way.
No.
Even though he, you know, kind of got into her personal business.
Except the very first, what was the very first season? Gold, I need a child and I need your help.
That was the third season, but that was, you know, a flashback to way back when.
Gold, I need a child and I need your help. Well, I'm flattered, but I'm interested. I'm like, oh!
That was funny. So, Regina, Rumple, and Belle. Who would be your second choice?
Now you're just making this difficult.
Fine.
Now you're just making it. Oh, don't worry. I'll come up with one. I'll come up with one.
Okay.
But it'll take a minute.
A different one than what I mentioned?
Hopefully. No, I don't like her right now.
Before that. It can be before that. Ignoring season 4.
Ignoring season 4.
Ignoring season 4. I tend to ignore season 4 whenever I involve fan fiction. And 3B, to be honest.
Yeah.
I tend to just... 3A is for me when the show ended. After that, it's just a visual fan fiction that I get to watch. Because that's what it feels like.
Actually,
fan fiction.
Actually, I will go with that one.
You will go with that one?
I will go with that one.
That's another one of my OT3s.
For one reason.
Okay.
The fanfic that you told me about where they walked into a bar and like
oh, that one! Yeah.
That was funny.
That was funny.
I liked that.
That, even though they were just pretending.
Even though they were just pretending, was cool.
That was, yeah. It was, it's Rumple, Belle, and Emma.
Yeah.
That's another OT3 of mine.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, another one of my ships is not an OTP for me, but another one of my ships. It's like my guilty pleasure is Golden Swan or Miss Golden Emma. Generally, whenever there's no Belle and no Neil, but yeah, I like them too.
I was trying to think of something with Red because for two reasons. Red was hot. She was hot, but more importantly,
a lot of people ship her with Archie.
We haven't seen them in a while.
A lot of people ship her with Archie.
Yeah.
And a lot of people ship her with Victor Frankenstein.
Yeah.
People ship her with Belle.
Mm-hmm.
And with Neil.
Well, I was actually considering Neil, Belle, and Red.
Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. I'm okay with that one. Alrighty. So.
Rumple!
Yes. So, favorite sword fight. What is your favorite sword fight?
Favorite sword fight.
Yes.
Damn it, George! Close the drawer!
I can't just open the drawer. Anyway, so yeah, my favorite sword fight is probably the one between Rumple and Hook.
Yep, Rumple and Hook.
Yep, my second favorite would be...
Yoink! I'm gonna take this hand now.
That wasn't whenever he cut off the hand. He cut off the hand after Mila died.
I know.
Later on.
I know. But I like to pretend that that's actually part of the fight. Or a continuation of said fight.
Ooh, it kind of is.
I like to pretend that that's involved. Because it is.
Okay. It is part of that,
That sword fight, in fact, was quite awesome.
Thing. That was an awesome sword fight. My second favorite was between Rumple and Charming. Who do you think would win in a sword fight between Hook and Charming?
I need to watch that one again.
You previously told me that you think Hook would win between Charming and Hook.
I did?
Yeah. Your reasoning was that Hook did better against Rumple than Charming did. but I think that Charming would do better at this point because the sword fight while he was holding the baby.
I hate to say it, but I still think Hook would win.
Probably.
Also, for another reason, he has a freaking hook, people, for a hand.
He can use it as a weapon.
He not only can he use it as a weapon, but he can catch the sword whenever and just kind of block it out the way and stick you.
True, he can use it.
He does have an advantage.
I think he did that whenever he was sword fighting Emma during the second season, actually. Alright, so, much debated. Most powerful magic user. Who do you think is the most powerful magic user on Once Upon a Time?
Currently, or can be? Currently, or can be? Currently, I still say it's Rumple.
Okay.
And I say it's Rumple, and, not what some people say as Emma or Regina. Because
it's not Regina.
Okay, yeah. Well, some people say so.
Well, I think those people are wrong.
I do too. Well, I said Rumple, but I think it's Rumple because he has how many hundreds of years experience?
He is 300 years old.
Okay, he has 300 years experience, and
he's studied magic,
he's,
and he's taught many students. More than likely, I mean, he's taught at least 5.
Yeah, I mean, come on now, people. Just because you have raw power does not mean that it is refined.
Yep. In fact, a lot of times, if you have raw power...
In fact, in the next episode...
If you have raw power, you're more likely to injure yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to use it.
Yeah. That's why the most powerful as a whole...
Would be Rumple.
Would be Rumple.
If she learned how to control it properly... Emma could possibly give him a run for his money. However...
Henry would be the most.
Henry probably would be the most, considering he is the product of true love. His mother of which is also a product of true love and the savior, and then his father is the son of the Dark One. And he's the adopted son of the Evil Queen. I think he's going to be the most powerful, potentially.
Well...
That's a lot of factors to include. There's a lot of people that believe...
It is, but at the same time, you have to understand this, that the magic of the Dark One is not a hereditary trait.
I know that. It's not a hereditary trait. However, a lot of people believe that, the more you're around magic, the more yourself is, kind of infused with it, I guess.
Okay, so yeah. Then, okay, yeah. I still think Henry would be it. I still think Henry would be it. Because he has, he would be the one.
Well, not only that, but his father was stuck in Neverland, a land created by magic for hundreds and hundreds of years. Chances are, there's magic in him somewhere.
Yeah.
And whenever he reproduced, I don't know. Theories. They're all theories. But potentially, yeah, Henry's probably going to be the most powerful. And he'd probably be an awesome leader too, considering he's got, Charming's charming qualities, but he's got...
Really?
Yes! He's very charming.
God.
And leadership abilities. He's got Charming and Snow's leadership abilities.
Yeah, well,
but he's also got Rumple's cunning.
He does, and he
has that is a sneaky little shit, and he can strategize like the best of them.
He is, and guess what else?
And so,
he's as dumb as his mother.
When did he say that?
Whenever he gave Peter Pan his heart.
That's not dumb. That was his charmingness coming out. I want to be a hero! That was his charming side coming out.
No, that was just dumb.
Exactly. That was... Okay, I'm gonna stop.
That was just dumb.
Hey, Regina called them the 2 idiots at one point.
Way to go! Good girl! That's why I like you.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so, that's all. Anything else you want to think of? Any other questions? I don't know. We can do another one of these. If y'all y'all want to ask us any questions, leave us a comment either below or on Twitter. Send me a message on Tumblr. Just let me know that it's for a video. We'd love to do a Q&A actually. So
why not?
It's whatever y'all want. If y'all request us to do a certain video, we'd be more than happy to. Just let us know. Anyway, so subscribe, comment, like, do all the things.
Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.